All right, we'll continue on here with Nebraska Center Kate Cain. If you have a question for Kate, please post it in the chat and we will take them one at a time. We'll get started with Andrew Ward from Channel 8.
Hey, Kate, just curious, how has the season gone for you knowing, you got COVID last year about, I can't remember what time it was exactly, but just this whole process of the year leading up to this point?
I think obviously like for a lot of teams, it's been just a crazy year dealing with all like the changes that happened because of COVID, just all the uncertainty around it. But I think through all the craziness, like we were really able to achieve a lot, and it's been good.
Kate, you were in the NCAA tournament as a freshman in 2018, and even though seems like you've been here for a long time, this is just your second chance, really, to play in the postseason. How important is that to you, or what does it say to you about the success of this team?
I think it's big. Like any time that you're able to play in March, it's just a great opportunity, and we're really fortunate to be able to continue playing the postseason tournament. And I know last year for like the returners, we were really expecting a WNIT bid, and we were really looking forward to being able to make a statement. And I think having to wait another full year just to be able to have an opportunity to play in postseason is a big deal. So I think we're all really excited to just be able to compete.
Derek Peterson, Hail Varsity.
I mean, with you being one of the seniors on the team, you think about the way the Maryland game ends, and then you're kind of sitting there individually, maybe unsure if a WNIT bid is actually coming or not. Kind of what's going through your mind as you're thinking maybe that was maybe my last game.
I feel like towards the end of the season, like a lot of these games, it's easy to dwell and be like, oh, this is my last game playing here. This could be my last game playing here. But personally, after the Maryland game, I was pretty certain that we were going to go WNIT. I really had a lot of confidence in that. So it wasn't one of those things where I was like, oh, this could be the end of it all, like type of thing. But I was just really proud of our team for our efforts in the Big Ten tournament. And I was really just looking forward to being able to keep on playing.
Is there anything in particular you want to do in this upcoming tournament? Any goals that you have for yourself or for your play?
I mean, winning it would be nice, but nothing in particular for me personally. I hope to play well, but just as long as our team is having success moving forward, that's just obviously the goal overall.
Kevin Suits, 10-11.
Kate, have you made a decision? I think you just kind of indicated maybe a little bit about it, about the option of returning for next year. Is that something that you're still evaluating, or have you made your decision one way or the other?
Sorry, ignore that face in the beginning. The whole tablecloth just fell off, and I got really freaked out for a second.
Press conference malfunction.
There's still, I'm not 100% certain on anything. And the coaches have really respected the idea that I really want to just focus on this season as it goes. I'm treating it like it's my fourth season, my final season, but obviously anything could happen. I think that dwelling on the if I stay, if I go type of scenario will just overall just stress me out. So I think the coaches have really been good about just saying once season's done, we could talk about it. And I think that's kind of the path that I would have preferred to take anyway, because I'm going to treat this season like it's my last. But if by the end, if I think that it's in my best interest to take another year here, I will. There's nothing 100% set in stone right now.
On that topic, Kate, do you think that how this tournament goes, could that ultimately determine your decision?
I don't know if it'll necessarily determine my decision. It's not like one of those things like, if we win it, I'll stay. If we lose, I don't. It's not like something like that. But it's just more so my decision just lays on a lot of like personal things and like opportunities for myself in the future. And I think that I really just need to evaluate all that with my family and the coaches, and just by trying to push that off as far as I can has been able to help me kind of stay with it and really just focus on each game that is at hand.
Brent Wagner, Journal-Star.
Yeah, Kate, what do you think of the season Sam Hybe's had and what she's done to help the team?
Obviously, Sam's had a tremendous season. Like we've been able to rely on her for so much, and especially having such a brand new team and just only a few returners out there. Especially like right now, it's been me, Izzy, and Sam have been the only returners that have been able to play with Trinity getting hurt. So just being able to consistently rely on Sam has been huge, and I'm really proud of all like the strides she's been able to make. It's kind of cool seeing her become a little superstar and just seeing all the Twitter accounts post at her and just all these things. Like, it's really good to be able to see, and I'm really excited for her and her success.
Kevin Suits.
Kate, you were named to the All Big Ten defensive team. What did that mean for you, especially in a league that is as competitive as the Big Ten has been this season?
I take a lot of pride in that just because obviously like I know one of like the biggest skill sets I bring to a team is just like being a defensive presence and blocking shots and things like that. And being able to do that in such a competitive and just strong league in general, just definitely a confidence booster a bit, because I know, especially in like past years, like I can be kind of inconsistent on offense some games, even though I feel like I've been able to become more consistent with that this year. But just knowing I can consistently be a defensive presence is really big for our team's success. So I was really excited to be able to be named to that team.
Anything else for Kate? Okay, well, oh, we've got one more. Derek Peterson, Hail Varsity.
Hey, I have a weird question. When you first got to Nebraska, did anybody block your shot in practice?
I mean, I'm sure it's happened once or twice in practice. I mean, even I know at the beginning of this season, I got blocked in each of our first 3 games, which was not a great feeling coming in senior year. And you're just like, okay, we're getting blocked now. Like, I've been blocked before. I don't know if nothing particular stands out in a practice or anything, but it happens.
Okay. Because you're typically the one that's doling out the blocks in practice. So I was just curious if there's anything that stands out in your mind of, oh wow, that just happened.
No specific block or anything like that. I have been blocked before. High school, I remember sometimes because I would lean my shot all the way back. I'd have like some really little girls in the back just tip it, and never felt great, but happens.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, anything else for Kate? Okay, we'll wrap that up, and we'll be back in a moment with Izzy Bourne.
Thank you.